What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another classic video review. And I've got a movie that maybe you haven't seen before. It's a good one. So, before I go over it, normally on here, I will do the first one before I do a sequel. However, I really love this movie. This is a movie from my childhood. This is a movie that I would go, when I would go to the video store, if nothing new was out, this was always a solid pickup for me to rent. Even, no matter how many times I've seen it. If it was on TV, always saw it. And that is Ewoks, The Battle for Endor. So, this is not canon, I don't believe it. This is part 2. The first one is called, let me see if I can grab it right here. And I'll do this one too at some point. But it's the Ewok Adventure. A great film. Both are. But this one in particular is the one that I grew up on watching all the time. So, technically this takes place between Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. For me, I would think it would take place after Return of the Jedi, but it doesn't. Stars Warwick Davis as Wicket, and this was my introduction to Wilford Brimley. He plays a character named Noah. So anyways, it's about this family that gets stranded on Endor, which is the planet where all the Ewoks are. And in this one in particular, it's been some time after they've crashed and befriended the Ewoks and kind of joined their tribe. The family, all except for the little girl, so the mom, the dad, and the brother get massacred, like just straight shot out, just boom, done. Same with some Ewoks. The little girl in this, she's got a thing around her Sindel, her name is. She's got this life monitor thing around her wrist, and it tells her, like, when each of her family members, something's going wrong, if they're dying or whatever, they die, it turns off on their color. So that eventually all of them do, and gosh, I don't even know what you would call them. They're evil. Well, it says on the back they're martyrs, led by the giant King Tarok, his cunning companion, the witch Sharel, this witch, it's like a regular lady right here. Anyway, she's got this thing on her ring, and she turns it, and she turns into this, like, gigantic crow, and she can fly and stuff. But anyways, he is looking for the great power, which happens to be a power cell for Noah's spaceship. Noah and a buddy of his, years and years and years ago, they got stranded on Endor. They separated. Anyways, his friend gets chained and killed by this evil king. Which, by the way, it's just so weird. Like, when Wicket, Sindel escape because at first they get captured along with the other Ewoks, and eventually they get out. And they're going through the woods, and they find this little guy, and he's not a Ewok. He's some other type of creature, but he, like, zoom, 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 zoom. Which, by the way, the creature effects, the mask, all that, the practical effects, it's great. This is a made-for-TV movie, but it's fantastic. I literally watched this last night, so I can have this fully fresh in my mind. It holds up. I love it. The only thing that kind of threw me off about it was Wicket talks. Like, he actually says words. I don't want to spoil too much, because this is one of those movies I personally love. It's on Disney Plus. Like I said, I do not believe it's considered canon. But regardless, check it out. They've got both the films on there. I will do a review on this one at some point. But they have it on Disney Plus. You can watch both. And then they have an animated TV show on there too. I think the animated. I believe the animated series is on there as well. That I haven't watched, though, so I can't vouch for that. But for Ewoks, the Battle for Endor, 1 star out of 5. What do I give this bad boy? Man, dude, gotta kind of leave the sentimental reasons out. 3.8. Solid 3.8. Honestly, it could be even more. This is a fantastic movie. I believe it's out on DVD. I believe they made a 2-disc set where you can get both in one. Anyways, if you want to check this out, go to Disney Plus. You can watch it there for free if you got the, thing. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. I will do the first one eventually. But, yeah, I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.